Hi there, join me today for this video because I'm back at Coombes Valley. Now you might have seen my video I filmed here a few weeks ago when I came to Coombes Valley to see the Pied Flycatchers. Now unfortunately on that visit I didn't see them, so I'm back again today a few weeks later to see if I can catch a sighting today. Now if you're watching this video I will have definitely seen the Pied Flycatchers. Even if I don't see them today, I'll come back again another day to finish the video off because I haven't got endless amounts of time today. So come along with me because I know that I'm really going to enjoy my photography. Just started off with a wren up in this tree here behind me, which you might be able to hear. I haven't really had a very good sighting of it so far, but I'm staying here just at the moment because it's really loud, it's very close, so I'm hoping that it might just pop out and I'll be able to get a photograph of it. So I'm back in the location that proved really successful a few weeks ago. Now I have just seen a chiff-chaff and got some photos, but unfortunately because today is quite overcast and there's no strong light, what's happening, the birds that are up in the top of the trees are being silhouetted against the white sky, so it doesn't make for great photographs. So I'm waiting for them to come a bit lower, but I'm not really holding out much hope just at the moment. Just here they seem to be staying in the tops of the trees, so I'll probably stay here a few more minutes and then move on. Now one thing that I've started doing is walking with my tripod legs open over my shoulder, so if I do see something I can very quickly put the camera down and start taking photographs. Now I'm also doing that with the tripod that I'm filming on at the moment, because what you don't normally see, because the camera's filming me, as I'm carrying that in the other hand as well. So often if I do see something that's really interesting, I've got to put both cameras down and set them up if the legs aren't open, and by that time the bird's almost certainly gone. So if I can have both camera legs extended, or both sets of tripod legs should I say extended, then it's much quicker to put them down and get straight on taking photographs. I've just spent about half an hour here by this spot, by the river and by the side of a bridge with a little bench, because when I got here I noticed there were some grey wagtails and they scooted off down the river when they saw me coming, but I sat down and waited patiently, and sure enough they started to edge their way back up the river, and I got some photographs and video of those. But while I was here as well, I did see a male and a female flycatcher as well. One of the female flycatchers landed in a branch almost above my head, and so that was really good as well. And I did get a little bit of a video of the female flycatcher pulling some nesting material out of one of the branches further down the river, so that was quite special. I've walked a little bit down the river to take a little bit of B-roll of the water moving, and I noticed that there were actually 2 juvenile grey wagtail in the middle of the river, and the adult grey wagtail was going back into to feed them. And so I've been sat here by the side of the river for quite a while just watching that happen. Now, unfortunately, I had a cord failure. I got a spare cord with me, and just at the moment that the cord failed, a Pied Flycatcher landed on a branch about 5 meters away, and it would have been an absolutely brilliant shot. That's the way it goes sometimes. But I have got some video and some photographs of the grey wagtail feeding its young, and to make sure that I can sit here, it's always a great idea to have a bin bag. And in one of my pockets I've got a plastic bag that I can pull out so I can sit down at the side of the river without any worries of getting wet. Now you probably can't tell from this video, other than maybe the water on my glasses, but the weather has taken a real turn for the worst. It's quite a heavy drizzle, so I'm having to think quite hard about keeping the camera lenses dry. This one I'm carrying so it's pointing down. I've had a great time sitting by that river. It's just a real shame that I didn't get that really good shot of the Pied Flycatcher that was so close. I so regret the cord failure there, but that's the way it goes sometimes. I'm going to probably end up doing the shorter loop today because of the way that the weather has turned, but I'm still going to head off towards the pond where I know there are usual sightings of the Pied Flycatchers. I didn't see them last time I came, but hopefully I'll see them again today because there's nobody about at all on the reserve. It's really quiet. I've not seen one single person. So there's a good chance that I might see something if I sit quietly, as I did when I was sat by the river. I've arrived at the pond and the signs are all good because I've been here about 5 minutes and I've seen a Pied Flycatcher. I have got a photograph of it. It's not best, but hopefully I'll get another one before too long. And what's even better news is the rain seems to have eased off a little bit as well, so I'm not getting quite as wet. So I didn't get any further sightings of the Pied Flycatchers by the pond, so I decided at that point to walk back to the river where I'd seen some before. I'm not in exactly the same spot as I was before. I'm a little bit further around the river, but I found a nice secluded place against the riverbank with a log to sit on, so I'm nice and comfortable, and a really sturdy base for the tripod. And I've got at least 3/4 of an hour where I can just sit here and hopefully might stand a chance of seeing something before I have to leave. It was definitely worth taking the risk to sit here. I might have seen something. As it turns out, I've not had any sightings at all. but that's the way it goes sometimes. But it's still been lovely and calming, just sat here by this river. You can hear it now probably, just trickling away in the background. And it's just a great way of spending some time, regardless of whether you get any photographs or not. The photographs for me now have become almost secondary. Yeah, I really love that moment when you get the shot that you really want. And if I'd have got that Pied Flycatcher earlier that landed just above me, oh my, that really would have made my day. But I'm not going away disappointed today. I've still got some nice photographs. I've really enjoyed seeing that grey wagtail feeding its young. That was quite special. And I've still seen some Pied Flycatchers as well today, so it's absolutely not been a waste of time, and I've really enjoyed myself.
So what I'll do now is I'll leave you with some of my favourite photographs from the afternoon.
I'm nearly back at the car and it started raining again, so it really is time to call it a day. But I have enjoyed myself, as I said just. It's been a great afternoon and I've seen lots of good things, and I can always come back again because it's only a few minutes away from where I work. So over the summer, as the Pied Flycatchers continue to build their nest and rear their young, I'm sure there'll be lots more opportunities to take photographs of them again. If you have enjoyed this video, do let me know down below in the comments, or nip over to my Instagram or Vero account, that's at Oakden Photography. Leave me a comment there and you can also see lots of my photographs. Now if you like what I do on the channel and want to help support me to make future content like this, then you can leave either gift shop, that's at Teespring. There I've got a range of merchandise, so head off over there because a purchase really does help me out and it's very much appreciated. But you don't have to spend any money at all to support the channel. You can do that simply by clicking like, subscribe and the bell notifications. Really helps me out and it makes sure that you don't miss out on any future content. Watch out for next week's video, that goes live on Sunday. In the meantime, you can check out this video just up here, but all that's left now is to say stay safe and I'll see you soon.